Tonight, Greensburg police are preparing to say goodbye to one of their own. Detective John Swank passed away over the weekend. Tonight, he's being remembered by those who worked with him. Ross Guidotti joins us live with more on his legacy. Ross.
Yeah, John Swank had just been in the office a couple days ago, wrapping up some loose ends on some cases. He had been sick for some time, but still, his death came as a complete shock. He is being remembered tonight as a consummate professional and in a very real way, a Renaissance man with a badge.
If you hurt a kid, took advantage of a senior citizen, or committed an act of domestic violence against a woman, this was the face you didn't want to see questioning you. Greensburg Detective Sergeant John Swank.
He was relentless. If he was on a case, he would take it personally.
Over the weekend, however, Swank passed away as a result of complications from amyloidosis. He was only 51 years old.
And the man was extremely intelligent.
In fact, John Swank's proper professional title was Dr. John Swank, the father and husband, earning a doctoral degree from Nova Southeastern University in criminal justice. Beyond his stellar credentials and dedication to duty, he played guitar and did impressions.
Just a great man, great personality.
It was, of course, well established that John Swank always had victims in mind when he took on a case. He was also involved in one particular case where the victims were certainly unique.
In February of 2019, Detective Swank spotted a serial robbery suspect. The guy apparently threw a bag into a busy parking lot and took off. Swank and a police canine helped capture the suspect, but there was something about that bag that made Swank quickly go back and recover it. Was it drugs? Maybe stolen goods? It was neither.
There was 5 small kittens still alive in the backpack.
Regardless of the species, if the most vulnerable were in peril, Detective Sergeant John Swank was going to try to help. A credit to his badge, his family, his town, his profession. He is being mourned as a quiet, smart, and very good man.
You definitely cannot replace a guy like Detective John Swank. He's one of a kind. He will definitely never be forgotten around here.
And we worked with John Swank a lot, covering stories and so forth. He was simply remarkable. If you want more information on his funeral arrangements, and they're set for tomorrow, or amyloidosis, this disease that kills 200,000 people every year in America and took another great public servant's life, Dick Caligiuri, former mayor of Pittsburgh back in 1987, check out KDKA.com as well. John Swank leaves a wife and daughter behind. In Greensburg, Ross Guidotti, KDKA News.